want to sit back and relax and enjoy my evening, when all of a sudden I hear this agitating, grating voice.
Come on out, Laura. We'd like to talk to you.
Shh. Don't tell them.
You can't stop! Can't stop, won't stop. Where the brakes at? I give him that ditty bop. Like, take that, take that, take that, take that. I'ma put in work. I'ma do that ASAP.
Hey! Hi, guys. Happy Tuesday. Yep. No court. Whoa. Hold on a second. I do not like this setting. There we go. That's really me. Woo. It was like all like, yeah. Oh, you loved my road trip. Hey, Lacey Jane. What's up, girl? Thanks for all joining me. So yeah, I just figured, why not hop on? Because I have missed my besties. Missed you guys. I feel like I'm like a little rusty here with everything, and I got a new iMac. I got a new, guys, I'm not good with the terminology. What's all the terminology here? Apple laptop and an Apple whole computer. Because there's been birthdays, there's been Mother Days, there's been anniversaries. So I'm playing with all my new toys too. It's a MacBook Air, that's what it is. Okay, so yep, got that. That's what we're using right now. And then I got an iMac. This thing, this big honka chonka right here, but it's too big that I can't put it in front of my camera. So I'm doing good. A little rusty. It's been a while. But yeah, so I decided to take a field trip to 34 Fairview, and I took you guys along with me because I looked and saw how long it would take me to get back to Boston and was like, I'm not leaving here yet, just to sit in all this traffic. And so I was like, let's just take a field trip. Let's be tourists. So I brought you guys along with me in case none of y'all have been able to see what it actually looks like. Well, thank you, Nanny Do. You know what? I don't do this very often too, where I do chat roulette and I just stream back and forth. There's not too many comments just yet, but who did we got? Loved our road trip. I'm glad you loved it, Jessica. Got my girl Lauren DC. She is on Brian LTL's channel. She's the what does he call it? A woman's touch. She's the woman touch on his channel. And we got Lacey Jane. She is also a YouTube creator. So whoop whoop whoop. I love all the woman warriors here. So yeah. And Nanny Do, love following you. You have so much energy. Thank you. I am a morning person, and I don't know how that happened. I have never been a morning person. So wake up at 5 in the morning, I'm like, let's go. Let's do it. But by the time it's like 9, I'm like, it's bedtime. Let's go. Let's go to sleep. Yeah. Anything that happens at night, I don't know, maybe it just comes with older age, but yeah, if people are like, let's go here at like 8, 9 on a school night, I'm all like, it's, yeah. I got my Trevor here. Missed you, bestie. And Romy's here. Everybody's heading on in. Are we eating lunch together? Is it lunchtime? 9 p.m. bedtime. Nothing good ever happens past 10 p.m. But if you're home, you got all your friends to stream. 9 p.m. is turtle time, right? He usually goes on at 9 p.m. Every Tuesday and Saturday. Thursday night is what he calls sex cult. And everything else, like if you're out, like Friday night, Saturday night, okay, we can do that because we've got the next day to sleep in. Or if we don't sleep in, because it's hard for me to sleep in these days, we have the middle of the day to take a nap. And I love me a nap. Yes, so I'm glad to see that some people feel the same. Yeah. And I see Gary asking if Karen's okay. Yeah, she's 100% okay. I know I am the worst when it comes to people asking me things where I feel it's not my right to say anything. Sorry. But the good thing with that is you all know you can tell me anything and I know how to shut my trap. Okay? This girl right here, I don't need to say shit about shit. Unless you tell me to. Boston Brandy's here. I love naps, says Romy. Oh my God, hi. I'm coming live. And I'm doing a dance because I've got rollers on my chair. I got rollers on my chair. And we go rolling, rolling, rolling. Yeah, and it's not even secrets. It's just there's a time and place to say things. And if somebody asks you, like, don't say anything, like Christina Rex. All right, I just got at 12:03, she wrote, 2 sources confirmed to WBZ. I don't want to read what she wrote. You can go read what she wrote because I don't need it to come from my mouth. It's all out there, but it doesn't need to come from my mouth. Gary Doyle, if you're on X or if you are part of the Justice page, people are writing it. And that's just me. I know. If you're going to come here to this channel for gossip and juicy shit, sometimes, but the gossip and juicy shit will be about people that are not near and dear to me. But when it comes to people that I care deeply about, even if they didn't ask me to say it, or even if they're like, yeah, you can say this, blah, blah, blah. It's like, but I still don't feel comfortable about it because that's just me. And I would like to be an example to others that, you know, you don't always have to have diarrhea of the mouth. Some things you just don't need to say. And, you know. Ooh, that computer turned off. I'm still learning about that one. Where is it? I'm scared. Oh, it's not. No, it's nothing bad. She was just, it's already out there as to why it was canceled. Why did you just completely turn off? It's nothing bad at all. It's just, it's not, I'm not a reporter. I'm a supporter. So, if it's not to support and if it's not, you know, I don't feel the need to. And if that upsets anybody, sorry, that's just me. Okay. And that's always been me. I don't need to, We got someone on X. Hello, lovely Miss Esty. Hello there, blue-eyed bandit. Thanks for tuning in. And I wish there was just more people like that too. You know, it's like you don't always have to be putting business always out there that, oh, I don't know. I am nobody. I'm not on a high horse here. It's just me. That's just me. Yeah. Melissa's saying it, and that's fine. I'm not like hiding like anything. It's just my principles. Karen is great. Karen is fine. Court could have happened. But Judge Bev decided to just take the whole day. They did a Zoom to, which wasn't to the public, to go over scheduling. So everything's cool. Everything's cool. And now I've got other people texting me that have nothing that, yeah, okay. Blech. Aw, thank you, Lauren. So yeah, let's do what we always are here to do. Hi, I'm Esty, and you guys are my besties. Whether you like it or not, you don't have to be though. You can be here without being a bestie. That's cool too. There's 713 of you on X watching. Hey, come on over to the YouTube show. Jump on into the chat. Only thing is, if you want to participate, you have to be a subscriber. So hit that subscribe button. I am not monetized. I can say what I want. I can play what I want. Why am I not monetized? Because I do not look at this streaming as making money, because I'm a Karen Read supporter. I'm an FKR, and all of the proceeds that come to this channel, which they don't come to this channel, it's not monetized, but if you want to support my channel, I ask that you make donations to Karen Read's Defense Fund, which is pinned at the top of the chat. What else is pinned at the top of the chat is Karen's Venmo. Paying for lunches for Karen and her defense team and her family is very much appreciated. I bring my own lunch. I don't eat from what is given, so don't worry. None of your lunch donations are being consumed into my body. What else? I'm seeing woohoo, thank you. Okay, reading. All right, don't want to leave you guys out. But again, and it's nothing to this is just my, again, principles on all of this. Any other YouTube creators that are monetized and get super chats and all that, that's their right. They've been doing this for years before all of this. I know Will the Glare, he's been doing this for 5 years before all of this. And so it's not like it's just this case that they're doing and they're making money off of it. I had just started my channel and I wanted to do something to help out even more. Because that's what I do. I overthink things and then I just do it. As Alan Jackson tells us, he says it, I listen, I do it. Nobody told me to do it. I'm just saying his do it. I started off standing out in front of the State House with my sign. My very first sign that I held very proud and dear was my Karen Read was framed by LE, law enforcement. I had to shorten it and just write LE. Karen Read was framed by LE. Justin Root, oh no, Sandra Birchmore came. Sandra Birchmore was murdered by LE, and Justin Root was executed by LE, and DA Morrissey buried it all. WTF. That was my first sign that I stood out in front of, or stood out on the State House steps right here in Boston, holding by myself, and it was amazing doing it. There was crowds, there was tourists, there was people walking to work, state troopers that were there would walk over and have conversations with me about it. So I was getting the word out that way, and I still felt like that just wasn't enough. Then I took to social media, and oh boy, the name of the YouTube channel is just Esty. And I think it's also like Esty. It's hard to find. If you go onto my bio on Twitter, it should be linked there. So come on over. We've got 854 of you on X watching. And 128 here on the tube. And I'm seeing, ask Bob, how are you, buddy? Yeah, buddy, I didn't mean to call you buddy. That's like condescending, but what's up? Hi, my bestie. Esty, you're so beautiful, so pure of heart, and a wonderful human being. Right back at you, ask Bob. I mean, you just wrote that, and that makes you a beautiful human being. So yeah, item number 7. Oh, I love your handle. Love it. So yes, Antiquated Rogue. Hello. Anthony from Ohio. I remember you. You make great comments in the chat. I remember highlighting a lot of yours. Thank you for being back here. So yeah, I started doing that, and then started joining other standouts with other people. And then I jumped on social medias and went on X, and boy, oh boy, then I met with some creatures I have never interacted with ever before, and that's been quite the trip. Still is to this day. Every day it's something new. And the ones that are not on X, you really love yourself. You care about your mental health very much, and I applaud you for it, because man, oh man, you just got to know that when you're on there, it's basically like 5 anti-Karen people with a bazillion amount of accounts, troll accounts, without their real faces, without their real names. I love one that's dedicated to me. They started off as evicted fucking neighbor, and now their handle is evicted fucking testes. After me. Like, this troll turned their handle to dedicate it to me. Like, okay, you think about me that much. I've made that much impact that you've actually made your handle after me, which it was for a long time. And I had seen it because it made the memes it made and the things that it did. I was like, whoa, this person is unhinged. And I was correct. They're unhinged enough to turn their handle into after me. Oh, then Ask Bob is reminding that, yes, I went to the White House all alone against the world, spreading FKR, epic event. I did. While on family vacation, well, visiting family in Northern Virginia, I had to. It was the lull between New Year's Eve. I don't think it was yet New Year's Eve, because Will did his 12-hour, Will the Glare, his 12-hour stream, and I jumped on that. So it was before that. So it was like right after Christmas, between, that time, between Christmas and New Year's Eve. And I had to I was missing Boston. I was missing all of my, boots on the ground, and I went to CVS, bought a poster board, made a new one, slapped the QR code on the back, and stood outside the White House. It was the back, as people like to remind me, because they close off the front, and especially it was right around inauguration, so the security was very tight. We did the first, yes, I know you meant to write did. Yes, Lauren, DC, did the first White House standout in October, and I think you wanted to join. Yes, I reached out to you and I saw that standout, and I was like, I'm going to be there in December. And wanted to see if others would reach out, but around the holidays is tough, but I knew I would be there and I needed to do it. And so I went on the Resistant to Silence live stream, and I live streamed it. So wasn't totally alone. Got to talk with, FKR supporters that way. And it was great. It was great. It felt great. The weather was beautiful. The turnout of the amount of people that saw my sign and then stopped and talked to me. I mean, if you go on the Resistance to Silence channel, you'll be able to see it there. But yeah, I mean, I'm just a regular citizen living in Boston, heard about all this, and I have been outspoken in my own community. I'm on the board of my neighborhood association. I attend meetings for that on the regular. I used to, before they changed the chief, not chief, terminology. We used to be able to go to our precinct, Boston Police Officer Precinct, once a month. That was the beginning of the month, to attend community advisory boards. When what are they called? The colonels, chief. But we met with them. I just bumped my head. And I would do that so that we would be able to talk about what the safety and like things that are happening around. I would attend Boston City Council meetings. So I was in that realm of like, government and stuff like that, and doing what I can, staying informed, and just being out there and speaking up and having a voice for my community. So when this came about, I was like, whoa, this is bigger than just, here in my city. Like, this is a whole county that is going after an innocent woman. And even though it wasn't my county, it was still in my state. And I couldn't, I don't know, in my bones, I just knew I couldn't just not get involved. And when I met the people that were also involved before I was, their passion and their dedication was nothing I had experienced before. And it moved me to want to know these people more and to get involved and to help Karen and spread the word. And I'm sure every time that anybody else comes out to a standout, they feel exactly how I have felt and experience it as well. And then you become a family, a free Karen Reed family. And so yeah, I've been involved for a year now, maybe a year and a week and so. It was the last day of the hearing before Karen's first trial is when I was down there. So these OG boots on the ground have been involved way longer. Gary Doyle. Yes, I do. Yes. It's unfortunate that Bukkake had to be the one to take all of these questions and the cross, because they're not calling the person that he would have normally crossed, which is Proctor. But you have to use what you have, what is given to you to use, and that's Bukkake. That's the closest to Proctor you'll get from the Commonwealth. And I do think that he did an amazing job. So, train of thought. Yes. So that's that with all of that. All right. We've got 1,036 of you over on X. Come on over to the YouTube. We've got 137 over here in the chat playing. Come and play with us. Come and play. I've missed you too, Liz. I heard you call in to the Glare today. It was amazing and awesome to hear your voice. And I'm not going to sing the song that he sings because it will be stuck in everybody's heads. But it's funny. Funny. Hilarious. So yeah, that led me to then wanting to start a YouTube channel. Because I wanted, more ways to help, more ways to get the word out. I had some unfortunate events happen on X where people decided to dig deep into my personal life, which I tried to not put out there, especially seeing the attacks that other people were getting. My friend Lauren had to get in a restraining order on an anti-Karen Reed supporter, and she had to move. And I did not want to be a victim, not victim, but I didn't want to, just because I was supporting Karen and knew she was innocent and knew she was framed, put my family at risk of being harassed, stalked, and, attacked and putting their pictures out there when they're not asking for any of that. So I tried to keep that part of, part of my life private. But yes, I'm the baby, a target. That's what they do. And I don't get it, because I don't do that to them. I don't care that they have a different opinion than I do. I'm not going to go and dig up your personal life and put it on blast for others to then pick apart or write opinions about. They still do it to this day when they see me in the courthouse. They screenshot and then they like to make comments about my appearance in the courthouse, which is just so fucking odd. It has nothing to do with the case at all. Exactly, Jessica. Like poor Dr. Wolf. And unfortunately, Hank cut it off where he couldn't talk about all of the harassment, but you put the other witnesses on the stand and they get to say everything that they want to say. I mean, the poor guy is just doing his job. And sorry that his job then told the truth that the injuries to John O'Keefe's body, Officer John O'Keefe's body, was not consistent with being hit by a vehicle. And the damage to the vehicle was not consistent with hitting a person's body. Sorry that he told the truth. So then you go and harass his family for that? What the fuck? You guys have some screws loose. You have no moral compass. There's no line you won't cross. I mean, the only thing I can think of is, yeah, if I committed a murder I would be doing the same exact thing. Shut that person up. They're too goddamn close. Oh my God, they're telling the truth. We're going to end up going to jail. Jesus fucking Christ. Get everybody. Oh, she's this and that and blah, 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 blah. And she has no moral compass and da, 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 da. Get her on our side. Get her on our side immediately. Make her shame everybody on the internet. Anybody that speaks up. Anybody. You know what they're also doing now? They're taking screenshots of people on, I think it's the Justice page. It's on some Facebook group supporting Karen Read. And if you say anything, no, I'm not even going to go there. All I'm going to say is anti-Karen Read people, you're not going to shut us up with telling the truth. You're just making yourselves look, I guess, like yourselves. You're outing yourselves to the disgustingness that you are. You have no boundaries of how evil you will get, in my opinion. But I don't know. Are you getting paid to do it? Money talks. That's kind of sounding like what's happening. Allegedly, in my opinion. And then they go and say, you're getting sued. You're getting sued. Left and right. You're getting sued. Oh, you're getting sued. You're getting sued. You're getting sued. Can't wait for you to get sued. Why? Because I have an opinion about this case. And I wore a rubber ducky costume, guys. Halloween, I put on a ducky costume and I went to the State House on Halloween and I shook my tail feather and said, Karen Read, free Karen Read, shaking my tail feather, putting on music. It was a goddamn beautiful day too. And that made them so mad, so mad. And they said, how dare you do that to innocent witnesses? I put on a ducky costume. I wasn't going to their houses. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. It was awesome. It was fun too. People were smiling. I was getting their attention, and that's what it's about. I'm not hurting anybody. Shake it. Oh boy. I go on rants. Because you know what? Sometimes you just need to rant. But my rants are not to hurt anybody. It's just I see what the antis do to some of my friends on X. And I mean, my friends are fucking badass on X, that they can handle their own. But for me, I feel like starving them kills them. If you don't feed into it, aka respond, how can it keep going on? There won't have anything to, you're getting what I'm saying, right? Like, I'm going to starve it out. You want reactions from me? You're not going to get it. I know who I am. I know my heart. I know that Karen is innocent, and you're only doing this because you want to shut me up. Hey, look. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, okay? I can be wicked annoying. And I annoy my own self sometimes. Sometimes I have an off day where I'm like, oh, you're so fucking annoying. Yeah. And you know what? It's none of my business how you feel about me. I might, some people might think that I don't know, I walk weird. My voice sounds weird. They can't stand the sound of it. That's okay. You can just turn it off. Turn me off. You can not look at my ex posts. You can, there's so many ways of you just to not have me exist, right? Just don't look at me. Don't listen to me. But to go take up all your time, or not all your time, but take up time out of your day to then tear me down and basically call out others to participate, that's what you're doing. When you do it, you're saying, sound the horns. It's time to make fun of Esty. It's time to say all the worst things you could ever say about a grown-ass woman. That's what you're doing. You're making those posts to call out everybody else. Come, my evil friends. Let's have some fun at someone else's expense. Let's make them feel horrible about themselves. Come, my little gremlins. Let's get her. And they come. The ones that love that shit. They're like, oh, I'm hungry. I'm hungry for evilness. I want to tear someone else down. Okay. That's how you get your shits and giggles. That's how you get your, that's how you feel better about yourself, instead of, going for a walk, looking at yourself in the mirror and looking to see if your shit don't stink. Nope. Instead, you take time out of yourself to shit on somebody else. Cool. You want to know what I spend my time doing? Not that. Nope. I don't care who you are. I don't need to look into who your family is. I don't need to look into what you have done in the past. I don't need to know what the fuck you look like. Fat, skinny, ugly, pretty. None of that matters to me at all. None of it matters. I don't care. Because I do know who a lot of you are. That's the other thing. That's the other thing. People get in my inbox and inform me who certain accounts are. And they said, go for it. Do what you want to do. And I said, I don't care. Like, that's not how I go about things. I'm not going to do that. So I do know who certain accounts are. I did handle one of them before when they changed their profile picture to my picture, pretended to be me, and then wrote things negative about the community. Hey, Kelly. And I quickly let them know, like, please, take down my picture, because I do know who you are. And they took it down. Easy as that. I don't need to blast them back. I don't need to call them out. What's the point? I mean, yes, to shame them, but they should feel shameful on their own, as it is, which they probably won't. But it's not my job. It's not my job to do that. So I know a lot of the handles, who they are in person. And you'd be shocked to know their jobs too. Hi, Susan Weekly. 1,216 of you over on X. Why do I always do that? That's disclaimer. We're not flying planes today. Jump on over to YouTube. Come and play with us in the chat. So yeah, I don't need to blast who you are. I don't need to attack you. That's just me. You can't handle my handle. That's cute. So yeah, I guess that is the rant on all of that. Because, you know, I see some things and all I can really do is just shake my head and go, they're still at it. They're still being that way. It's sad to see. It's a sad existence. It's a sad thing that they waste their time on. But like I said, when their friends or them themselves have committed murder, there's no line they won't cross. They need to be vile. They need to ask people that have no moral compass to do their dirty work, to harass the supporters. So, anywho, let's go check out, because guys, hi, hello, guys, we're almost at 1 million. The defense fund is almost at 1 million. Yes, you heard that right. And when we get to 1 million, we're going to have a celebration and a half to do. Like big time, big time, big time. And disclaimer, that is not the amount. Nope. Karen does not have close to $1 million at her disposal to help with her experts and housing and food and everything else that she needs day to day. That's just the number that was raised by the free Karen Read community by you guys since the defense page was started. And that speaks, say it with me, volumes. That speaks volumes. That we, the people, the free Karen Read community, citizens, raised that. Us. Because the government is afraid of people in numbers. Any people in power shakes at the thought of powerful people in numbers. And the free Karen Read community are powerful people in huge numbers. Hi, hello. Why is Trooper Proctor fired? He's not Trooper Proctor anymore. Civilian Michael Proctor. And we need to clear up this rumor. He does not get his pension. He didn't make it to the 20-year mark. And he was dishonorably discharged. So he's not getting a pension. You can't do the things that Michael Proctor did while you are a Massachusetts state police officer. Go and read the whole paper of why he was dishonorably discharged. Educate yourselves. Read it. Let's Tracy B. Yuri's testimony was trying to help Proctor's appeal. Why are you trying to help him? Dude. Do you even think, bro? Do you even have common sense, bro? Yeah, no pension. So let's go read some donos. And if you want to support me and what I'm doing, please click on the link at the top of the chat and send a super chat to the defense page. And I'll read it there. Because I'm not monetized. I'm not making a dime off of this. Because this is the Free Karen Read Community YouTube channel. Yes, I just happen to run it. Yes, I just happen to blah, blah, blah on it with my thoughts. But it's really for all of you guys. So that's why I love seeing all of you in the chat, my besties, and just hearing what you guys want to get off your chest. Crafty Chris. I like this. But there's no way in hell it's going to a third trial. No way in hell. And I'll say this again. I've said it before. Love that a lot of YouTube creators are covering this case. I mean, we have our Scotty, yes, 2 p.m. The Glarer will be hopping on with Dina. I believe Dina is also going to be live streaming it from Resistant to Silence page, and she's going to let the Glarer stream their stream. So pick your poison wherever you want to watch, and hopefully there'll be a Zoom link. There hasn't in the past, but it'll just be nice to be able to be there and well, not be there, but see Dina there. Watching from Virginia. Love you, Marissa. Yes. Scotty is there wherever needed. He's amazing. He's the ride or die. So yes, Dina will be there outside the courthouse. So we'll either see Aiden going in and coming out to let us know how things are going. And it's always great to listen to Dina. She's, man, that woman is a powerful warrior, and she can, I mean, she's got a lot to say, and her voice should always be heard and listened to. So even if we can't listen to it, the Zoom, we'll be able to see her out there with all the boots on the ground. So thank you for that reminder, Scotty. Sorry, reading comments. Let's go. Let's go read some donos. Liz already. Okay. Share the screen. Sorry. Oh, I'm getting okay, because this is a new Mac Air. Google Chrome app bundle would like to record this computer screen and audio. Huh? I don't know. Okay. Do I press it? Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh. What am I? E. I guess I should have gone through this before doing this. Okay, open system settings then. Go away. Why aren't you going away? Share. Fingerprint. Allow. Thanks, guys. Thanks for waiting. May not be able to record the contents of your screen until it is quit. Quit and reopen. Will that shut everything down? I'm nervous. I don't want to quit and reopen. What if it happens? Guys? Huh? It keeps doing it. Oh, that's okay, girl. Anything that sounds like Esty, is cool with me. All right, I'm clicking it, guys. If it shuts off, then it shuts off. I think Will said he was coming back at 1 anyways. So, oh my God. Quit and reopen. Here we go. Here goes nothing. If I lose you guys, I'm sorry. But 1,372 of you on X. That'd be awesome if you came over on the YouTube and subbed. Hit that subscribe button. Become a subscriber. Play with us in the chat. But play nice. And the link is in my bio on my X account. So click it, come over, come play. And let's see, I'm about to hit quit and reopen. I don't know, guys, nervous. Okay, leave site. Changes you made may not be saved. I don't know. Cancel. Share. Sharing. Did I do it? Dumb blonde. Super squirrel. Need to scan for mail. Oh, I didn't. Am I gonna get... You know what? We'll deal with it later, okay? We will deal. Because we got this to read. 20. Elizabeth Stevens. Guys, wait. Hold up. 967, 189. Who wants to do the math? How much is that until we reach 1 million? I could do it with a calculator. Anyone got one of those super brains that can do it in their head? Crafty Chris donated. I'll have to refresh. All right, Summer. Hi, Essie. I have seen you in court all the time and never knew your background for Free Karen Reed movement. Never knew you had a channel. You're truly a sweetheart. Thank you. Yeah, this channel started, I don't remember when it started. January? Maybe later than January? It's a new baby. It's new. But I needed to do it. And especially the trolls pushed me to it. They had outed me. They put my family out there. Private stuff that I wanted kept private was no longer private. And I said, you know what? Got nothing else to lose. Might as well just take the leap to become a YouTube creator. Yeah, I mean, being trolled, you can either go 2 ways, right? You can either play woe is me. Oh, lo, I'm a victim. Look what happened to me. Da, 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 da. Or you can look at it as a sort of blessing or way to turn it positive. That's the way I went with it. I said, you know what? I am not going to just disappear. I'm not going to stop. I'm actually going to double down. And that's what I did. I doubled down and started a YouTube channel. I wanted to help with more donations. I wanted to help with getting my voice out there more. I wanted to also help to be an example of how not to feed into the trolls or try to take a higher road about it. And I love how Jimmy and Jen Altman look at it too, because they are just rays of sunshine too. And they look at it as like, you know, they will give credit when something is funny, when it's actually funny. And that's same with me. Like, the only this part, like the part that somebody actually like went and changed their handle that they've had for a long time, evicted fucking neighbor, they changed it to evicted fucking testy, like changing esty into testes. They changed it to testes for me. Like, okay, it's just weird. It's weird, but hey, what can you do? All right, let's go refresh. But yeah, so I decided to say, hey, why not make a YouTube channel then? Oh, Gary Doyle did the math. Thank you, Gary. 32,811 to go. Dude, the Glare can do a 12-hour stream and raise 20,000. Do we need to call him? Hello, Mr. Glare. I feel another 12-hour stream is needed. And then we could bang it out. Boom. Boom. Wow. And then that'll be 1 million. And then if Court TV, if what are the other channels? Long Crime, local media. If they don't pick up that story of the Karen Reed Defense Team fundraiser page made it to 1 million, if they don't pick that up, what are you doing then? You want views and clicks, right? That's newsworthy. A multi-creator mega stream. I see it. I see that should happen. Yes. What's my ex? It's Esty. I try to make it easy, you know? What's your YouTube channel? Esty. What's your ex? Esty. Oh, but it's under, I mean, if you put in Esty, there might other Esties to come up, but it's, I don't know. You'll find me. Vinny should pick it up, and he's in the court area for this week. Yes, I saw that. And Nick Rocco is kicking ass. Ugh. When John DePietro and Joe Krowski Jr. sit there and just like, ew. First of all, John DePietro is a big liar face. Everything he says is lies. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't know his purpose. Like, he just does it so people go, oh, that's so juicy. Oh, like, he's a tabloid magazine journalist. And you know, like, back when tabloids first came out, like, your grandmother, like, that's all she had. She had like stacks of them because she just like wants the juicy, even though it's not true at all. It just sounds salacious and all that and nefarious. It sounds so nefarious that it gets the people's attention. So, all right, let's do what we came here to do. What did he say again? 35,000? Let's keep that. Nick Rocco is amazing. I hope he has a career in that too. All right. There's the number. Because he's so good at it. He knows so much about this case, more than anybody, I feel like. Ooh, I like the way Jessica wrote it, but Gary did the math first. We're gonna stick with how Gary wrote it. All right. It's 1 p.m. We gotta go to the glare. Okay. 10, anonymous, for love, strength, and justice for Karen and Officer John O'Keefe. I pray the jury sees the forest through the trees. Oh, I like that. Listening to Esty from Anonymous. Thank you. 20, Elizabeth Stevens. Stay strong, Karen. Love from Norfolk County. Liz, 88888 with Esty. 100 from Hadley Keller. Keep fighting the blatant corruption. So thank you to the 2 super chats that I got. Much appreciated. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and that means so much to me. 2390, Allie M, Karen, Allen, David, Elizabeth, Robert, Victoria, plus team. Thank you for continuing the fight to get John the actual justice he deserves. Wishing you all good mental and physical health throughout this second trial. Hang in there. Y'all have so many more people behind you, and may John O'Keefe rest in peace. That was beautiful. 10, Joe Mill. I have only watched the retrial and am appalled by the blatant display of corruption. They will continue to drag this trial out, and it will take all of Karen's resources. And we will replenish those resources. We will not stop, no matter how much they won't stop and how much they keep dragging this out. We, the people, have numbers in the Free Karen Read community. Numbers and numbers and numbers of people that know Karen is innocent and was framed, and we will come back even harder with even more resources. He's not on until 1:30. Cool. We can keep going, because I started to feel really bad that I was ranting so long that we didn't get to any of these. 10 from Joe Mill. I have only watched the retrial and am appalled by the blatant display of corruption. They will continue to drag the... I already read that one. 10 from Anonymous. 10 from Kaylee Dunlap. My guess is Brian Higgins is cleaning out the car they drove back from New York of their drinking items. Unsure if a wayward detective might actually do their job, right? Do your job. Too legit to quit. Hey. Or as AJ says, we don't have no quit. We ain't got no quit. And I know I'm just being devil's advocate here, but it was Yannetti that said we ain't got no quit. But AJ says do it. But thank you. I'm sorry. Sorry for the correction. God bless the Karen Read team, David Yannetti, Alan Jackson, Elizabeth Little, Robert Alessi, Victoria George, and law interns. Yes, never forget the interns, especially our twofer, Evan. My friend Evan, he is amazing. He's doing the technology, graphics, all that, and he's an intern. 100, Michael Hinkle. Why did Brian Higgins get into the back seat of a car and was sitting in the back of the parking lot? Who was in that car? I have never seen so much corruption in my life and face value against a citizen of this country. Insane, and she should get a fair trial, but that's not the case. Yeah. Was there someone sitting in the back? 25, Evangelina Gardner. Give them hell. Oh, yeah. Amy, best friend. No, exactly, clerk. Clerk too cute by half. FKR won't stop growing. Numbers and truth unstoppable. I want to highlight that because that is so true. And I love it. We're just going to keep growing. You keep on this story, you keep prosecuting an innocent woman, it's just going to get more and more and more and more people's attention. I mean, the whole country's eyes are already on this, and it's just going to get even more people out of the world. out of the world. Yes. Even people on Mars, because I was on Mars. An anti took my picture that's on my X, and my sign, they changed it into I am everywhere, and they pasted me on the moon. So yes, even on the moon, I will stand with my sign. I fucking loved it. I loved it. And they do that. They take my picture and they change my sign to say other things too. Because that's what they do. That's what they do with their time. What do I do with my time? This. I start a YouTube show. And I go where else I'm needed. I'm not spending my time hurting other people just because they have a different opinion of me. Arca is my kryptonite. The defense really needs to highlight I love you. Arca is my kryptonite, but a sentence that always starts with the defense really needs to. I don't know, it just hurt. I don't like it. I'll just say that. Because you know what? They know what they're doing. And I know everybody wants to put in their thoughts and all that. I get it. I'll finish reading. The 5 a.m. video showing how much red taillight covers on Karen's SUV, then show the pic Hank showed with it busted. There is no way that much damage is on vid. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for your chat. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Let's see. 30, Deborah Schneiders. Thank you, Deborah. 15, Anonymous. We love you, Karen. Praying for you. Goodness will prevail. I'm getting texts because they're very impatient. Can't you see I'm doing something? Your sister never answered the phone. Your sister never answered the goddamn phone. 22, Anonymous. Fuck the patriarchy. Okay. 20. Deanne Morehouse. I believe deeply in justice. You are innocent and your acquittal, followed by a successful suit against the corrupt parties who have framed you, including governmental entities, will be the only just outcome. Please know that people care deeply about the struggle you are enduring. Take care. She's got this, though, guys. Our girl does not struggle, and I know the sentiment, and I understand it, but she is so good, guys, because she has the truth on her side, and she is no delicate flower. She's been fighting her whole life, whether it was medical issues, basically that. I mean, her health issues, and then, just, yeah, she's good. Put it that way. She's a strong cookie, and none of us need to pity her at all. I know some of us have empathetic hearts, and that's just how we function, and that's just how we, when hearing something about this, but sorry, reading the chat. She's good. She's got a great team, an amazing family, and her herself is a strong fucking warrior. That's why, whoops, you picked the wrong fucking woman to frame. Hopefully she takes a plea deal, or else we're gonna have a fucking episode. This episode went, first episode, and now we're on 2.0 episode. You didn't just have an episode, Matt McCabe. You're having episodes. Soda with an S. 2270. Watching your lawyer slowly and methodically rip apart every single piece of the sham of a prosecution gives me and about 6 of my friends that are also watching this trial hope. Hang in there. You'll be vindicated and the real criminals will be held accountable. Even when Bev is getting tired at 4 p.m. and wants to go home, take the time and ask all the questions you want to ask and even call the witnesses back for a 4th day if you need to. Get every single question in that you think is needed. We are watching and we are thinking the exact same thing as you. This is ridiculous. You're not alone. You've got this. She is definitely not alone. 62,000, maybe even more on the Facebook Justice page. 25, Diane Vona. Keep the faith. The world knows you're innocent. 690, Mike Lorenz. Thank you, Mike Lorenz. 100 from Anonymous. If a law enforcement behaves as despicably as Proctor, American justice should prohibit prosecution. That is the penalty the Commonwealth should pay. How morally bankrupt does the Canton justice system have to be to justify this travesty? Godspeed, Karen. Our prayers are with you and your family. Bravo. Season 2, episode question mark? I was just saying the episode because Matt McCabe said it would be an episode. 22740. Dear Karen, I'm a local. And I know people who are involved with your case. I watched your first trial as a potential juror. Oh. I have been picked to serve as a juror in the greater Boston area several times. In your case, my verdict then and now would be not guilty because you are clearly factually innocent. Since your first trial, I have closely followed the various motions and proceedings in your case and the actions and behaviors of the witnesses, Canton Police, MSP, and Norfolk County District Attorney. Like so many, I am horrified and embarrassed by the way your constitutional rights have been trampled, along with the rights of other citizens and supporters who have expressed an opposing viewpoint in your case. I agree with you that your case is about power and corruption, along with the protection of bad cops and insiders. Now that the world is watching, I am eagerly looking forward to the day that you are vindicated. I admire your courage and strength, along with the support and dedication of your family, your team, friends, former coworkers, local boots on the ground, and your supporters from around the globe. You truly have found a higher purpose. Between you and Jennifer McCabe, my money is on you, Karen. Give 'em hell. With much love and respect, Joni. Joni! Girl! Guys, that was awesome. And let me see again. 227 and 40. She got the assignment. Yep. That was great. That was a great comment. Jan O. Are you the Jan O that I've been looking for? Jane O. That won the shoes? You're Jan O, but are you Jane O? From the Glare, from the live stream, the fundraiser stream that we did. If you are, I have been looking for you. I messaged a ton of Jane O's that are on the Justice page on Facebook. Some of them wrote back being like, no, sorry, I'm not her. If you're Jane O, please reach out to me. You won the shoes, girl. And they've been here waiting for you. I have receipts of all the messages that I've been sending to people. There's 1523 of you on X. get your asses over to YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. Come play with us in the chat. And hit that like button. What about the shoes? Are you Jane O? Is it Jane O? It's Jane O, right? Did you put in the raffle for the shoes? Sorry that I got overly excited. If it isn't you, I'm looking. Sorry, guys. Jane A. You're Jen O. Jane. Damn, I thought I found you. Jane A. This is for you. Where are you? Where are you? I'm trying to hunt you down. You won the shoes. These shoes want to be on your feet. They are sad. They are sad shoes. Don't make the shoes sad. They need their new owner. Jane A. You won the shoes. Sorry that I got really excited. It's Jane A. Not Jano. All right, guys. So we got Glare coming on at 1:30. So that's where I'm going to be. I'm going to hop on over to him. Yes, everybody else, if you find her, if anybody else knows who this Jane A is, please find her. I'm not going to raffle them off until I have done everything in my power to find her. Because, oops. Ooh. Sorry. Ooh. We have another troll situation. They might be in the Glare's chat. I went over to his chat and I wrote in there, but yeah. If I have to keep spamming it there, I'll keep spamming it there because I'm going to exhaust every way of trying to find that person. Jane A, you won them. You won them fair and square. But all right, y'all. I am going to call it because I'm hungry for lunch. And I want to go over to the Glare's chat. And so meet me on over there. Let me pop his. I'm sure you guys are all subscribers to his, because if you're not, what you doing? And he is going to stream with Dina, who is going to be she's going to be covering Aiden Turtle Boy's court appearance with the, as they say, fake victim. And oh Jesus. Don't know if there's going to be a Zoom link or not. He's going to try his best. And there it is. All right, go over to the Glare. He's going to be streaming at 1:30. If you still are feeling generous and you want to support my channel, please hit the link at the top of the chat to the Karen Reed Defense Fund and leave a dono there. I'll give one more refresh before I go, see if anybody has sent in a super chat. And that's that. You coming for Nacho? I'm gonna see, because I had a long talk with Cheech today. I met her in the parking lot today. That's true, Felicia. So it's good to, yeah, I'll see if he wants to just do a shout out of the winner of the shiz. Cause I love shiz, and the Glera loves shiz that have matching white bottoms and not a black bottom, you know? Cause it's all about shiz. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Gary. You guys are awesome. You're the Free Karen Reed community. And we're the kindest, passionate, and strong people I've ever met. And we get shit done when it's asked and when it's needed. We don't hesitate, because there's an innocent woman who has spent 3 years of her life fighting for her freedom. And you guys understand how important it is to help to get her good name back, and to help for the people that really did this to Officer John O'Keefe be held accountable. And you're not dumb. Trevor, you have common sense. Yes, because it's our inside joke. Yeah, because there's a YouTube channel that does this this parody about women loving shoes. So, and I love shoes. Yes, you guys are not dumb. You have common sense. You have a heart. You're generous, and you don't want corruption. Who wants corruption? Apparently, the antis want corruption to keep happening in Massachusetts, because a lot of them are not even from Massachusetts, so they don't give a duck. So why would they want it to stop? But a lot of you that don't live in Massachusetts, the ones that say, "Oh goodness, I'm so glad that I don't live in Massachusetts." Well, you've gotten to know a lot of us, a lot of boots on the ground, and you support Karen, and this is where we live. This is our state, and you want to help out with stopping corruption. So you're investing in that. You are investing by donating to Karen's Defense Fund so that she can get acquitted by having the experts testify about the truth. And that in itself will start the domino effect of getting rid of corruption. Sorry, reading. Officer Barrows. Guys, we've still got, the defense's witnesses to come up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So she's thankful to live on the West Coast. Yes, but help us out here on the East Coast in Massachusetts. Corruption has lived here for way too long. This trial is making history. It is setting. Oh, the glare just went live. He has a long intro, so we can wrap this up. Corruption has gone on in Massachusetts for far too long, and this trial is making history to not only bring a community together that is helping and supporting an innocent woman, but this innocent woman has brought to light all of the corruption that has been happening. She's unveiled. That was the word I was looking for when I went like this. I unveiled. She's unveiled so much that all of us have blinders on about. And me personally, I am so grateful to her for that. And it sucks. It sucks that she's had to had 3 years of her life stripped from her. Her home. She can't drive her own car. Her anonymity. But basically that anonymity is just that everybody knows she's innocent and shows their support wherever she goes. She doesn't pay for a meal because the restaurants that she goes to comps it for her. They are honored to have her sitting there and eating their food. Or other people will pay for their dinner if they see her out. So that's what I've got to say today, guys. I've got to say that I love all of you. I love the Free Karen Read movement. I've got all of your backs if people are trying to shut you up. And just remember that you're not alone in all of this either. Cheryl with an S. I was there today too. But yeah, sorry. I still want to read what you guys are all saying. Because I love my besties. I do. You guys are taking time out of your day to hang out here with me. We've got 1,565 of you on X watching, and that's amazing in itself. You don't want to come over to the YouTube, that's okay. I get it. But you're watching, you're hearing my voice, you're taking in my opinions, you're taking in my thoughts, and that's all that fucking matters to me. If you are feeling generous, if you have the time, if any of this has resonated with you, come on over to the YouTube, or just go to the defense page and, you know, leave a comment with your dono, because Karen reads it, her family reads it, and I read it when I do my show. Yes, she's okay. Nothing to worry about. So I'm going to end it here, guys. Come on over with me to the glare and send some positive thoughts to Turtle Boy that the fake victim does not get this civil suit dismissed. You can't defame somebody. You can't call him something that he isn't. So that's that. I love you, besties. I love this community. Karen's going to be acquitted. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And keep on keeping on. Keep using your voices. Keep doing standouts. Keep writing your thoughts on social medias. And don't let any of the antis stop you, because that's all they're there for. I love you all. See you on the next time. And Free Karen Read! I love you guys so much. Keep being yourselves. Keep following your heart. And be kind. And as Turtle Boy always says, brush your teeth. Don't go to school drop off without brushing your teeth first. That's what normal moms do.
They told you to shrink yourself, didn't they? To make yourself small, quiet, and easy to swallow. They said your fire was too much, that your desires were too wild, that you should be ashamed of the hunger in your soul. But here's the truth they won't tell you. The world fears women who know what they want. They fear women who refuse to play by the rules, who aren't afraid to burn everything down just to feel alive. You were never meant to fit in their little box. You were born to shatter it. They want you tamed because they can't handle the storm that's inside you. But why should you apologize for being powerful, for wanting more than a life of empty smiles and shallow conversations? You deserve to be wild, to be unruly, to take up space unapologetically. Stop dimming your light for people who can't handle your shine. Remember this. The ones who fear your power will always try to silence it, but your voice was never meant to be quiet.